it's finally time for some competition. NVIDIA has had a few month head start with their 4080 and 4090, allowing them to basically charge whatever they want, but now it's time for AMD. The new Radeon 7900 XT and XTX, they aim to undercut the pricing of NVIDIA's heavyweight GPUs while still offering enthusiast performance at 4K and in a smaller and more digestible package for the consumer. Today, we'll be putting the top of the stack RX 7900 XTX priced at $1,000 against the RTX 4080 and the 4090. And on paper, it's looking pretty good so far. In typical AMD fashion, we get more video memory than what NVIDIA has to offer, and in this case, faster memory as well. And although it's an apples to oranges comparison, 96 compute units is the most that AMD has ever stacked onto a GPU. Now, a quick look at the test bench here. We've got a Ryzen 5800X 3D and 36GB of 3600MHz memory and a beefy power supply as well. I will note that as usual, I've tested with smart access memory, aka resizable bar, disabled for these tests, and that gives us a more even comparison between these GPUs. So the performance that you're about to see is completely stock out of the box performance with fresh driver installs, and that's it. Without further ado, let's see how fast this thing actually is. And against the RTX 4080 in Modern Warfare 2, the new 7900 XTX gives NVIDIA an absolute beating. At 1440p, the AMD card is 23% faster on average here, while being $200 cheaper. Even when we add the 4090 into the picture, a $600 more expensive GPU, the 7900 XTX is keeping up extremely well. So far, things are looking pretty good for the AMD card, but the gains aren't always this impressive. In Forza Horizon at 4K completely maxed out, the 4080 and the new 7900 XTX are basically equal. At the end of the benchmark run here, both average around 134 FPS, but the new AMD card does that while costing $200 less. And that's really the matchup here, right? 4080 versus 7900 XTX. If you were expecting the new AMD flagship to beat NVIDIA's 4090 while costing $600 less, unfortunately, that just isn't happening. Here in God of War again at 4K, the 4080 and 7900 XTX are basically tied in performance, with the 4090 being about 40% faster than both of them. Again though, factoring value into the equation, the new AMD flagship is putting up extremely confident performance. Then in Red Dead Redemption 2, 4K high settings, 4080 and 7900 XTX are virtually tied again looking at them side by side, but at the end of the benchmark run, the AMD card is actually 8% faster. Now I think before these results, many would expect close to 4090 performance with the XTX, but evidently the 4090 is in a completely different league, and as it should be because it is $600 more expensive. So let's take a look at the average then. Across 12 games at 4K between the 4080 and the 7900 XTX, as you can see, it's a tough battle. AMD wins some, NVIDIA wins some others. For the most part though, you're getting pretty similar performance. Now if we convert this graph to percentages, we can see what's happening here a little bit clearer. And yeah, the 4080 and 7900 XTX, they're virtually equal. While the 4080 averaged 124 FPS across 12 games at 4K, the new AMD GPU managed 123.4. So basically it's the same performance. Being $200 cheaper though, that of course makes it the better pick over the 4080. Essentially you're paying less for the same performance on average. I think 4090 owners though are feeling pretty comfortable, and again it's a much more expensive GPU, so it should be much faster, and across the same 12 games it is. On average, I found the 4090 to be 37% faster than AMD's new flagship, and although the cost per frame is better than the 4080, the 7900 XTX is the better value option. Especially when you take a look at Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone 2 for that matter, which is the most popular game in this graph at the moment, the 7900 XTX is looking pretty damn good for the money. So 7900 XTX versus 4080, it's looking like a pretty clean sweep, but there's something else that we should factor into the equation here, and that's power. How much power these GPUs are chugging back while spinning out all of these frames is really important to consider, and I see you guys in the comments. This is something that people are really beginning to care about. By now, we've seen these massive new cooler designs from NVIDIA to deal with all of the heat output, as well as the stories of the new 16-pin adapter melting. AMD, on the other hand, the new XTX is much smaller and only uses two 8-pin connectors. But this is where things get really interesting. Here we're looking at total system power draw from the wall, but since we've used the same test bench for both GPUs, that's where the differences are coming from. White is the 4080 and orange is the new 7900 XTX, and in Doom Eternal at 4K, it's actually the AMD GPU that pulls about 40 watts more. Then we have God of War, also at 4K. The differences are a little bit closer here, but still, the AMD GPU surprisingly pulls more power. But then we take a look at Overwatch 2 at 1440p. The 4080 sips power in this title as it should, but but the AMD card is flat on the gas, pulling 150 watts more. For anomalies like this, you obviously go back and test multiple times, which I did, but I kept getting the same results. Probably more concerning though is what happens when you're just idling on the desktop. There the AMD card again just randomly pulls so much power for no reason at all. Here it chugs back an extra 80 watts over the 4080 while it does nothing, and looking at some of the monitoring software, we can see that it pulls close to 100 watts. Again, this is complete idle desktop use even after a fresh restart. Hopefully it's something that AMD can fix quickly because it's simply unacceptable. Somewhere else where the 4080 has an advantage though is when it comes to ray tracing performance. Here we're looking at control at 4K with ray tracing cranked to the max, but without any upscaling techniques like DLSS or FSR. Essentially what we're looking at here is how much of an impact ray tracing has on these GPUs, and you can see it has less of an impact when we switch it on for the 4080. Now the 4080 is the faster GPU in this title without ray tracing, but the margin grows from about 8% to around 30% when we turn ray tracing on. So it's basically a sweep for the 4080 if you like playing with ray tracing on. I mean, here in Doom Eternal with 4K and RT on, the margin is almost 40% for the RTX 4080 over the new 7900 XTX, which does lead to a pretty massive frame rate difference. Long story short, the ray tracing capabilities of the 4080 are significantly ahead of the 7900 XTX, while in non-ray traced games the two are practically even. Switching ray tracing on does make the 4080 look like the $200 more expensive GPU that it actually is. But an area where AMD has caught up to Nvidia, surprisingly, is video encoding. So if you do a bit of streaming and you're looking for the best quality possible, the matchup is actually pretty close, which is surprising because historically this is where Nvidia has led undefeatedly. Both the new AMD and Nvidia GPUs feature AV1 encoding support, which gives a huge boost to visual quality, and playing them side by side here, I mean, it's actually impossible to tell the difference. The RTX 40 here is on the left and the 7900 XTX is on the right, and as far as stream quality goes, they're both incredibly good. Both of them look better than 99% of Twitch streams that you'll see today, and that's thanks to the new AV1 support. In fact, even pausing some frames here and comparing them side by side, sometimes Nvidia looks better, but sometimes AMD looks better. It really just depends on what frame you're looking at. I was actually convinced that Nvidia would still be ahead here despite AMD adding AV1 support, but that's actually not the case. AMD's AV1 encoding looks virtually identical to Nvidia's. Maybe Nvidia looked slightly better over more comparisons, but it's so damn close, especially if you're playing in real time. But until OBS actually add support for AV1 for streaming, which supposedly is late this year or early next year, you'll be stuck with H.264 encoding on either GPU. And that's where there really is a massive difference. AMD's H.264 encoding, there's no nice way to say it, it's basically trash. For whatever reason, it's just a blurry mess compared to what Nvidia's looks like. There's no need to zoom in here because the difference is pretty clear. The performance overhead while streaming on a 4080 or a 7900 XTX though is about even, which is surprising because the 4080 has two video encoded chips, whereas the AMD card only has one. So I'm not sure if OBS is fully taking advantage of the two chips that the 4080 actually has, but for what it's worth, both see pretty much the same minimal difference while streaming and gaming at the same time. Video editing in DaVinci Resolve is also pretty good on the 7900 XTX, and specifically looking at export speeds here, although there's no AV1 support for AMD, it still manages to beat the 4080 while using H.265. In the end, it's about 6% faster. I also checked the actual rendered videos and kind of just examined the quality of the two, and the differences were pretty minuscule to say the least. To the untrained eye, both look identical, and even when looking at the waveforms and the histograms between the two, which shows you the objective color data, there was almost no difference to speak of. There are some slight differences when it comes to the saturation and the hue, but that's mostly a difference between AV1 and H.265 rather than AMD and Nvidia. I will say though, Nvidia is still the undoubted pick for 3D.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Blender showed the 7900 XTX.
Show you playing tonight or no?
3080, which doesn't look good at all. I'll also mention that some renderers just simply won't accept an AMD GPU, so for 3D work, Nvidia is still the most sensible pick. Now, quick note on thermals, after 40 minutes in Firmark, the 7900 XTX settled in at 68 degrees and 350 watts, with the room ambient at 23. Pretty good overall, but with that much heat load, you'll definitely need a well-ventilated case. I know I've shown previously how you can cram this thing into some pretty small cases, but you'll 100% want to give this thing some active cooling. Cramming it into a Sentry 2.0 or at the bottom of an N-Case M1, for example, I don't know if that's the best idea. For a 2.5 slot cooler though, on an open bench, it's pretty damn good. Alright, so closing thoughts. If AMD can fix the weird power consumption on this card when at idle and at 1440p, then it's a decent alternative over the RTX 4080. That's also if you don't care about ray tracing performance, 3D work, and DLSS frame generation on the 40 series, and if you're more focused on getting as much value out of your frame rates as possible. Because yeah, roughly equal rasterization performance at $200 cheaper, that's a pretty good deal. Again though, the aggressive power consumption needs to absolutely be fixed at idle and for 1440p gaming, especially when AMD present themselves as the more power efficient alternative. It's just really weird to see that. But I'd love to know what you guys think down below. As always, a huge thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.
I don't even understand what he just said. Bro, what? Like, no reason to even do that. This is like the most creative skater I know. Jeez.
I'm tired of this full end and everything.
Dude, he's just so good. Bro, what the fuck? It is so cold in here.
This season, the NBA is full of great rookies, and FanDuel wants you to be one of them. Make your debut on FanDuel and get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. So if you make a rookie mistake, FanDuel will give you up to $1,000 back in free bets. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. Refund issued is non-withdrawable free bets that expire in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-STOP.
When Shopify says you can sell anywhere, oh, they mean it. Woo, hold up. Just got a new sale. Whoa, Shopify doesn't mind if you're at sea level or on top of the world.
Whether you're selling carrot beaters or crop tops, start selling with Shopify today and join the platform simplifying commerce for millions of businesses worldwide. This is Possibility, powered by Shopify. Sign up for a free trial at shopify.com/Spotify. Shopify.com/Spotify.
Uber One member Sarah Silverman here. When people call me for advice, I always say join Uber One for up to 10% off food and a $0 delivery fee. I also suggest
What if he's
join
streaming?
Uber One.
Order minimums apply. Percentage off discounts only available for participating stores. See uber.com/Uber1 for details.
To make some moments in. Oof, brand new account.
Introducing your champion.
I'm speechless. Me, actually, I wrote a speech. Yeah, I forgot to fight.
Jump Master. You'll never see the end of the road when you're traveling with me.
I'm Jump Master. I'd say fasten your seatbelts, but it's not that kind of road. Hold on to your knickers, darlings.
Oh, what's up, then? Welcome in, welcome in.
I take everything already.
My mouse is moving weird.
Beginning ring countdown.
You got people I need coffee.
Oh yeah. Right downstairs.
No one anytime soon.
Rising on roof. Well, no one's here.
He's in my building, huh?
Alright, let me hit really fast.
The door. Please space out. Flash over there. Wait, one that way.
I hit my head on that.
The ring's close. 10 seconds.
What's your hook? Jump down.
That roof, my guy. Okay, my shots. Oh, that's why. At one time is deadly. No, I might as well tell him.
I killed an enemy.
Nah, y'all got
Did you
it.
get him?
Setting up a zip line. Good work, Nick. Friends, I've got a vault key.
First game on. Still warm up. How's your day going so far, Len?
Need that ammo. Patty, real close.
Marshall's going somewhere else. Two rezzed.
Bro, help! I'm shooting bricks.
Rocket.
Oh,
Here we come.
it's an octane. It's an octane.
Okay. I mean, if they're talking, then I'm 100%.
That guy
Pushing over here.
fucking super glidey on me, and and he still missed the shot, but he backed out because I was so sweating on him for a while. I had to go because he has teammates.
Makes sense.
Okay, what the fuck? 28 rooftop.
He just fucking super glided off on you. You're right, he's terrible.
He's one.
Here.
Oh, hit him, shoot him once.
Bro, he fucking tapped the piss out of us. Oh well.
That fucker, dude, I swear. I don't think he has an aim on me though.
One. Nice. Drop down behind me.
Oh shit, I'm coming. There's someone ziplining up top.
No, just get together.
No, he was definitely one.
Fuck, I got beamed.
Got one. I think he's in the first floor, is he?
All top.
Okay. I have a zipline over here. Come over here. Or we can use your horizon off. Oh, there's another fucking thing.
I gotta find light. Cheers
There's
here.
a guy down there. 61 spec on him. Dead.
Bloodhound, on the wall.
It's getting res. Getting res over here. 100. Taking Phoenix some over here. 134 on knock.
Knocked. Someone's above me.
Is he?
Yeah, I just heard someone walking. Yeah, bloodhound, bloodhound.
No side on that. Ooh.
Weak.
On him.
Dead.
No way.
Yo, what's up, Alex? What's your rank? Plat 3? Almost plat 2?
There's a lot of missed shots on them.
This is my first game on. I'm playing like shit right now.
It's all fine, dude. You'll stay that way for a while.
Oh yeah. I'll give it like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, it's always like that, dude. You just gotta get used to that aim again, you know?
Thanks. My game is just running weird. At the same time, it's like, just got off work, so I'm like cold. But we'd be good. We'd be good. But
I mean, we were doing good so far over there.
oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
54 gold and the guy above you.
I was just walking straight over him.
They're playing weird.
I assume.
Yo, fuck this guy in the back.
It's a guy with the...
I think my mouse is fucking up.
Lifeline's broken. No wonder.
Lifeline's still there.
There's like gold evo.
Yeah. Backing up. There's another team shooting behind them. Oh, there's another team over here.
I gotta chill, dude.
What's up, bud?
I'm litty.
Your blocks, yeah. Yeah.
I gotta restart, bro.
Oh, there's a guy back here. I'm dead here. Oh yeah, there's like a whole nother fucking team behind me. That guy was weak. I'm getting shot from over here. I'm getting shot from over there. On the roof. Charge rifle and advantage. These guys are gonna thirst me from there. Wow, these guys are weird.
Oh fuck.
This isn't ranked. What the fuck?
Oh fuck. Can I take my fucking heals? Oh man, I gotta. No,
yo, GG though. We gotta survive you. We're gonna have to remember said names. Yo, Rubber Dog with a host. Appreciate you, bro.
The holidays are filled with peace, joy, and stress. Lots of it. But an Uber One membership makes holiday stress cost a lot less. Uber One helps you save with $0 delivery fee on ingredients for the cookies you said you'd make, and up to 10% off orders for get it. I'm bringing store-bought. So make holiday stress cost less. Sign up for an Uber One membership and maybe take a deep breath or two. Participating stores only. Order minimums apply. Discounts vary. See uber.com/Uber1 for details.
Time to destroy more opponents.
I need to get like my sensitivity like figured out.
Oh shit, we meet again.
Yep.
Welcome to the school of hard knocks.
I'm just gonna mess around with legends.
This is your champion.
Jump master. Let's give this a blast.
So see how everyone else is like a vibes function.
Those guys were playing like it was rank, huh?
Dude, for no reason.
He backed off. He backed off, waiting for us to fight the other squad so they get their party again.
Here we go. Ready up.
Freaking weirdos. I gotta turn to my game chat a little bit. Nah, we'll do 69. Something's telling me that's like a really good thing. We got 2 squads.
Oh, I have no gun. You don't have a fucking gun. I have to get out of there. My bad, dude.
Oh, you're good. I kept them off. Oh, I thought I had
You
that.
can sit this way, that'll be cool. Look at now.
Oh shit, there's a team above you. Coming towards you. Knocked. Oh wait, that's our old teammate, bro.
Well, I missed half of my shots there. What the fuck?
Need to recharge my shields.
Come this way, yeah.
I'm not gonna thirst this Horizon. This is our teammate from last game.
I am repairing myself.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Wait, what was his name?
Nick.
Oh yeah, Nick. There's a lifeline over there. I hit her for that. No worries, he's almost dead.
On my way.
You're 11 at 4th time. Shit. 22.
Popping heals going up.
Materials, mateys. Story, mate. Keep eyes on
83.
GG.
this guy tells his story, mate. We killed
Just styled on him. Just styled on him.
What? I stopped fucking. It sucks, dude, because once I stopped fucking, ADSing and I hit fire with the shotgun, it did more than 11 damage, so that's stupid.
Right. Fuck that. Still kind of, you know, a little bit of poverty.
So you got some loot over there.
Oh yeah.
There's people there, huh?
Yeah, they're fighting on like the back left. Yeah.
I need some shotgun ammo.
Sheesh. Tough. Keep that for now. I have so many thermites. I'm about to go nuts with it. Need a barrel though.
Might be over here, right next to us.
Yeah.
Okay, here's someone over there. Running away.
Someone's also right behind us.
Okay.
This team is trying to push back up. Yeah, push back up.
Do some nades over there.
Dangler's close.
I'm burning one. I'm burning one over here.
Oh yeah, I got beamed by everybody. GG. GG gamers. Nice little hectic start. I get him 3 times in a row, dude. I'm just adding him at that point.
I'm just here for a laugh or two. Anyone got a light?
Introducing your champion. You know what I look like. Come find me.
With the weird names.
Let's land here. Hold on tight. It's time to drop, shock, and rock.
Quite a bit of teams. Get danced on. Nice.
Got us a new kill leader. Wouldn't mind saying good day to him.
Catching myself up. 10 seconds to the ring. It's close at least.
Ah, took what I wanted. Target.
I need light ammo.
Ring's coming in.
He's just sitting here watching the door like, yo.
Healing. Watch my back. Care package incoming. Y'all learn
There we go.
Just watch your backs.
There's one in this building below me.
Okay.
Reloading. Champion bit the dust. Top marks on the kill.
I wanted that bolt. Never mind.
I need light ammo.
New kill leader.
Light ammo. Optics here. Close range. I'm out of energy ammo. Energy ammo here.
Mark it. I think that's everyone.
Spotted an enemy.
What does this guy have? Oh. Oh. I'm getting like the randomest audio cues. Yo, what's up, Big C? How's it going, homie? My night's going pretty decent. How about you, man? Would never suggest running this loadout. I just need to find a vault. So bad.
Got an extended energy mag here. Level 3. I need it.
All you, my guy.
Optics here. Close range.
Hmm.
Got a live one out there.
Oh my gosh, they just jumped. One just left the building. One's still up top. Oh, he dropped down too.
They'll drop.
Stockholm. Oh, there's a team behind us. What are the odds? Where did that team come from? I'm gonna get to chilling at election streets, bro. You're the reason why I started playing. Easy boy, bro. Honestly, this is so good. Like once you, if you have like a team that knows exactly like how to play and be annoying, it's such a vibe. My internet's being weird again. Let's see what the vibes are like.
Especially polka. All that matters is being the last one alive.
You could say I'm looking to make a bit of a scene.
I literally just have to warm up. That's it. Like once I warm up, I'll be fine.
This is your champion.
It's not even like an escape the event horizon. How do you think you'll escape me?
Nah, bro. I got this.
I'm the jump master. This time.
I feel like my chair's too low. I gotta fix for that.
Let's land here. What's over there?
Oh, we always have extra seat cushions. Actually, I don't want this right here. I have no gun still. Looks like he's still looking for a gun. There's no guns.
Below the resin.
Was that stuck?
Oh, another bomb.
Teams everywhere, Jesus. I don't know if he pushes.